Welcome back to Slay the Spire 2 Draft Champions. It is time for us to draft the Silent. How's it going, Alexa?
It's good. It's a quiet run today.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have we made that joke before?
Well, I
A
mean,
lot.
the thing is, at some point, one of us is going to have to hard commit to it and just shut up for a full hour, and I don't want to do it.
We both know that both of us can't do it.
No,
We
10
won't be
seconds
the
is stretching it.
5 seconds is stretching it
Sorry?
for me.
Sorry, I had to reset the timer. I was getting close to 5 seconds.
Very fair, very fair. How do you feel about the Silent? You think this is your win today?
Oh, the Silent. Let's ignore whether or not I'm going to win here.
Okay.
Just the Silence, like much more core integration of Sly and discard strategies.
Yeah.
It's so enjoyable.
Yeah,
Oh, they
yeah.
made it so good.
Yeah. It's too strong. It needs
Oh, absolutely.
a little nerf, but it is damn fun.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, if I'm ready to take the hot take, everyone who's complaining about Prepared being nerfs doesn't understand how ridiculously oppressive Prepared as a card is to the existence of other Sly cards.
Yes.
Change my mind.
I'm not changing it. I agree wholeheartedly. Well, we'll see who gets the Shiv run today, who gets the Poison run, who gets the Sly run.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for it. Oh,
Flip.
can I flip this time?
You can absolutely flip this time because God knows that I think you won about I don't know 2 coin flips in 30 episodes of Draft Champs. We'll see.
And I'm
you
not getting
flipping
another
it.
one today. I am saying heads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, hang on. That's just flipping. Is it roll? R for the
Yeah,
roll?
you gotta roll it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's all you. You get your choice of first pick
I don't
or
know what to
next
do.
two.
I don't know
Yeah,
what to do. I've never been in this position before.
We also get to lay the cards out before you make your choice. So a little 3, 2, 1 gaming.
Ooh, that's gaming right there.
There's some spicy gaming in here.
Oh, I can see heat. Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Like, the capstone piece for the poison build is Accelerant. That's already on the board.
Yep.
But there's only one other poison card on the entire board, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. It's a good poison card for what it's worth.
Oh, we'll probably have to cut flanking. The enemy takes double damage from other players this turn.
That, you know what? That's fair.
Also, Caltrops is an event thing. Are we allowed to have that?
I think it's fair game to have Caltrops, is my opinion.
Very fair, then. I'm happy to see it.
That's my opinion.
Oh my god. Oh, it only got better.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Look, there's clearly a good discard build and a good Shiv build going on in here.
There is.
The question is whether or not I pick first pick and take Infinite Blades, or if I take the next 2, and after you take Infinite Blades, I take, oh god, I guess Untouchable and Shadow Step.
It's up to you, my friend. It's up to you.
That's definitely my plan. I'm not sandbagging at all. Wait, are we allowed to have Survivor in here as well?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, fine.
No defend, no strike, but we've had neutralize, we've had bash. I had bash on the Ironclad run.
Damn, dude, give me next 2.
I was really hoping you took first. Okay. Sure. That's fine. I am going to there's actually there's 15 cards that I want sitting here.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm just going to go in and take Shadow Step.
I like it.
I think that's the first time that you've ever hit me with I like it on my first pick. I feel vindicated.
There's so many Slies on this board that playing. Also, Silent has another couple sources of double damage. There's Pen Nib is just the common resource, but there's also tracking.
Yeah.
if you double damage, you can get real dumb numbers quick.
Yeah. I like the
All right.
potential.
I think this has to be Fan of Knives up my sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't disagree with you. I do think it must be those.
I don't see like a huge amount of AoE on this board, so like
Yeah.
locking that down.
This is where it gets like really interesting to me, because I think that there's
Yeah.
like 10 great second choices. And I hate having to make this choice. um Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely something that can happen right now. I'm gonna take Flick Flack.
I'm taking Acro.
I think that's very fair. I'm going to take Prepared. This is called reactive drafting, by the way.
Mm, that was my next, just in case you were wondering. Here's untouchable for me.
Yep. Okay. We're gonna get a little weird, Raps.
Oh yeah.
I'm always
I'm
here
hoping
to
so.
get a little weird. I'm taking Haze.
That's weird.
It's a little weird.
Let's take Hand Trick.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Super weird play. I'm taking Piercing Whale.
You're on that no block strat.
Yeah, deck ain't got no defend, so good time to remind everybody that strikes and defends are removed from the decks.
Start with just the base 15 that we've drafted.
It's actually like a small problem. There's not a lot of defense.
You know what? Assassinate. I'm not ready for the fights to go long.
I actually think that's a really fair idea. I thought about that too. That said, I'm not ready to make
God
that
damn it.
commitment, so I'll be taking Survivor.
I was really hoping I was going to get away with taking that later with Hand Trick.
Nope. You will not.
Why? That's mean.
You can take that deflect if you really want to 4 block.
Ooh. No.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I might take it in the future. I'm not against it.
You're not going to take it.
I just got about 5 other cards that I need before I take that, so.
Hey, Shadow Meld.
That's fine. On the draft board, that was like a mid to late first rounder. I wasn't as high on it.
It's very much just about increasing the density of block in my deck for me.
Yeah. And take Calculated Gamble.
Yeah. Very fair.
Had to happen.
Well, you know what? I will take that deflect now.
Okay. A Ricochet.
Can you pinpoint?
Why not? I'll double Ricochet.
Ricochet's so damn good.
Yeah. I was sitting waiting for you to take a Ricochet. I kind of figured that we were just playing chicken for each one of us to wait for the other to take one, and then we take the other. But
no, as much respect as I do have for Ricochet, I feel like I'm going to be doing most of my damage through shivs. Speaking of, I'm just going to stop you from like.
I did almost hate draft it.
I appreciate that you'd remained until this point without having done that.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Oh my god, is that not even updating? I might have to take your draft section here. Mine isn't even recording.
Oh no. Okay, that's fine.
Weird.
Hmm. Hmm. I think it's gonna come back to bite me in the butt for sure. I'm taking Blade Dance.
Look, I'm not happy about
I
that.
know you're not, and that's part of why I did it. But I also think it's
No,
like
no.
kind of sick for me. So, and then now I take a Pounce.
So take a pounce.
Yep. I take Accelerant.
Take follow through.
Yeah, kind of wanted it. We're going to take Expose.
Murder.
We're gonna take. I don't really care which one of those I get, so we'll go Mirage.
Well, how much disrespect do I want to show to Infinity Blades? See, Caltrops is just really good damage, but it's good damage in a longer fight. Same with Infinite Blades.
You got
All right,
shivs. Yeah.
I'll take it. I don't want to. I don't want to leave you with just Infinite Blades and figuring out what to do with it.
I'll play the damn Infinite Blade. Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of over the moon about that deck.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of sorted it evenly into two pretty good decks.
Yeah. How do we do relics? Do we put 8 down and then each choose 2, or is it 3, or
8 down, we each draft 3.
okay. You'd think I'd know this
And
after like 100 times doing it.
that's fine. We'll just remind ourselves of the rules every single time. Also, what is this video game called Slay the Spire?
Slay the Spire. It's
Mm-hmm.
French. It's by French people.
Oh.
They made I can't think of another roguelike. That's pretty bad. The Binding Dwa Isaac and Death Salah. Something like that. I'm gonna flip the relics.
That's Salah. Oh, we got a couple bossies in here.
Yeah, we do.
So we've got
We're gonna
Meow, Boss Relic, Boss Relic.
There's so many, man. Sorting out the relics, that's another
Boss
one.
Relic.
Sorting out the relics was a big old pain.
Whoa. What is... Do you
I
remember what that is?
I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be honest.
Purple Orb? Who I'm drafting in that Purple Orb?
Just gonna take it out. That's another one, to be honest.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Is it not fair for us to possibly take Orrery there? It's 5 random card drafts that get given to you at the start of the run.
We
There you
can.
go.
I don't know where it went.
I think you threw it into the abyss, my friend.
It's all the way down here, man.
I think you cast it into Mount Doom. Oh, okay, there it is.
Okay, sure. I'm game.
Also, someone in the comment section of the first episode brought up, if we get something like White Star, that like its entire effect as a relic is you get a card draft from having that relic. Can you take that card draft?
I think you should be allowed to take if you have something that generates a second card draft, then fair game.
Got it. Very fair. Sounds good to me.
We're making
All
the
right,
rules
now
up as we go.
This one's you have.
I have first
next
pick.
to?
No, because wait, yeah, I have next 2. You're right. Can you remind everybody? I obviously know, but I just want to make sure that everybody else knows what the scroll does.
Can do. This scroll, also called the Burning Matchstick, is it says the first time that you exhaust a skill each combat, add a copy of it into your hand.
It's very interesting relic.
Mm-hmm. That'll work with my Nightmare and your Piercing Whale.
Everything. I've got like
Oh, and Cal.
1,000 exhausts in my deck.
Oh, oh yeah, okay, yeah. The further we
Yeah.
get down in the stack, the more it has.
Yeah.
We also have. I'm just gonna go through the rest. Cloak
That seems
Clasp. We
great.
have at the end of turn, gain 1 block for each card remaining in your hand. Ori, gain 5 card drafts on pickup. There's maybe we should move this out as well.
I was just gonna wait for you to see it, but yeah.
Channel a darkness at start of combat, which you would be able to channel that darkness, you'd just never be able to do anything with it. That's another boss relic there, by the way.
Yeah. We did a really good job filtering these out. I got no clue what that is, I'll just be honest.
I don't remember what that one is either. Oh, that's gonna be a necromancer something, if I had to guess.
Yeah, oh god. Okay.
You know what? Shovel sounds great.
Sure. Wow. Wow.
So Shovel allows you to dig at rest sites, digging up a random relic. There's also 1 dex from the Oldie Smooth Stone. Strike dummy. I think we should leave this one here because it's funny.
Yes.
3 more damage for every card that says the word strike in it. Membership card, 50% discount from all shops. And then finally, the boot, which is one of the event relics that is only available through the trash pile now. Whenever you do damage less than 5, increase it to 5.
Very good for a bunch of shivs.
I mean, upgrades in 1 damage. I'd rather have a point of strength.
That is also true.
You know what it's pretty good for? Bunch of ricochets.
It is pretty good for a bunch of ricochets. That's true.
So I've got first 1.
You do.
I almost want to just take Ori so that I can, like, shore up my deck. Like, I get 1 copy of Blade Dance, 1 copy of Backflip, 1 copy of Acrobatics, and, like, we're off to the moon, baby.
It would be good.
It
would be good.
Also, Persistent Block from Cloak Clasp's incredible.
I think there's a lot of good options here, and then, like, 2 really terrible ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, I would take Ori.
Frick. That was not what I wanted.
Let me fix that deck.
I wanted you to make my decision easier, was the problem.
Right, by picking one of the 2 that you want to pick.
Yeah, one of the 4
one of
that
the
I
3.
wanna pick.
Yeah, because you got the next 2.
I know. I just have a lot of fears that you are going to take. Well, this is a guarantee because it's like way too strong to.
It did remarkable work for you in the first.
It's I'll keep up this train of having it every time. And then, like, I mean, there's just so much here that is absurdly good.
Oh yeah.
I think I have to let you have it, unfortunately. I am going to take the scroll. What? That's not what I expected you to take. Okay, now I'll let you take it.
And you really, really think that I'm taking this shovel, don't you?
I really think you're taking the shovel.
Remarkable.
What? Well, what? Okay.
So here's the thing about the shovel. In a deck of basic cards where you've been picking up cards over the course of it, you have fewer cards to upgrade. In this deck, I have so much upgrade debt. There are so many of these cards that desperately want to be upgraded.
Sure.
I don't have time to dig, really.
Sure.
It's much more valuable for me to just upgrade, like, the Assassinate, get a second turn of vulnerability a lot of the time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is very, very fair. I mean, I just got stuck in a position where I straight up needed both of these cards. Or relics.
They're going to do incredible work for you, though.
I'm going to be beating a lot. I think the first floor I'm just going to beat on the first turn. Like,
100%. Yeah, you get a discard in your opening hand, you get your prepared or your survivor, and gosh forbid, right, your bag of prep that you do still get to start with, courtesy of being the silent, gives you an opening hand with Count Gamble double ricochet.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. We'll see how it goes.
Let's go see it do exactly that in the game.
Good luck. Card set up, deck set up, relic set up, Ori's popping on your side.
I just got to draft one of these Ori, see what's going on in here. Oh my god, all these cards are garbage. Wait, that's an acrobatics.
Oh, no, no. I'm like, I'm begging for some garbage
Oh
on
my
your side.
god. I saw a hidden daggers and an acrobatics. I'm so sorry, buddy. It's all over for you. It's all ogre.
I said I don't know if things are seeded, so I'm not going to say anything about my Neo choice.
I see. Oh, tiny mailbox.
Did you choose small capsule?
Yeah.
I did not get tiny mailbox.
Oh.
So that is very interesting.
What did you get?
I got Juzu bracelet.
That's really good.
It's really good. it's really, really good.
Especially on
I'm
this floor.
very, very pleased. Now I do have a unique situation.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, never mind. It's not that unique. I was gonna say I have the unique situation where I have to figure out whether or not I want to go to an extra shop with my membership card and skip out on an elite. But the reality is that I think I can still hit 3 elites. It's the max amount of elites that we can hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I still get my shop. So we vibing.
I'll happily tell you, I don't plan to hit all 3 of these elites.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? What'd you do with the 5 years passes? 9 years? How long have we been doing this shit? Probably a lot of time.
Just under 10.
Yeah, okay. You're not the same person that I once knew.
All right, never mind. I'm hitting all these elites.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not willing to be questioned even slightly. I found the Sword of Stone, so now I'm going to be hiding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with it. Dude, my deck is actually disgusting. I'm sorry, you might be cooked. You might be cooked.
Dude, I just transformed the infinite blades in my deck into another up my sleeves.
Okay, that's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. I'm telling you though. I'm telling is really good. It's really good. I might not. I will do every fight on the first turn for probably this entire floor. I'm fairly confident.
Hey, dude, I'm proud of you.
It's gonna be very good. I will say that Sword of Stone is going to make my my boot pickup look a lot worse in the future. But
very quickly, yeah.
Care, to be honest, yeah. What do I care?
I'm not trying to impress anyone, right?
Caltrops, get out of my deck. An ultimate strike. Not too happy about that.
Why not? It's ultimate.
Well, it's removed from my deck now, and I've added a guilty. that's how much I disliked it. All right, you're probably like already done with Big Bird, huh?
That's a great question. I'm deciding whether or not I want to take any damage in this combat.
I would say you would love to take damage in this combat.
Okay, that's... I hadn't considered that one, actually. I'll give it a go.
You love taking damage right now. You're getting, like, super excited about taking damage.
That's too many copies of Up My Sleeves, frankly. I don't need all of those. It's just a bit excessive. The bird is dead.
Did you flawless him?
Yep.
That's a problem. I did not flawless the bird.
I told you I was deciding whether or not I could do it.
Yeah.
Decided
the thing is, we don't know necessarily what scoring looks like at the end of the.
Yeah, exactly, because we're playing on the beta branch and we didn't do that last time. Oh, I keep getting bamboozled by these card rewards, just like every single time.
Yeah, I know. I click into it every time. It's real bad. It's a very interesting first shop. I mean, like, very, very interesting. I may do some psychotic things here.
I'm happy to hear it.
We taken a ninja scroll.
Hell yeah.
with the intention of potentially calculated gambling the 3 shivs that come out of the Ninja Scroll.
I mean, honestly, that depth on the first roll?
Like
What?
it's an extra 3 cards. It
Might
feels
be
fine.
exactly what you need.
It might be. It might be. Raps, are you a boba tea person?
I am not, sadly. I recognize this is a failing on my part.
I don't necessarily think it is.
I legitimately,
a-
it's just like it's a coffee allegiance for me. It's nothing about.
That's fair.
It's nothing about the thing itself. It's just I would rather go to a cafe and get a coffee.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I like a boba tea. I have a boba related anecdote
Hit me with
here. I like a boba tea. However,
That's how
feel
Mario
like
would
that
say it, by the way.
boba tea.
No, I like a boba tea.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. American Mario would say it like I like boba tea.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time for a boba tea.
Yeah, it's boba tea time. We did not need to reresurrect this bit. Of all the bits to resurrect, this
It's a
this is
crossover
not one
bit
to
now?
resurrect. The multiversal boba tea bit. Anyway, I barely even remember what the hell I was gonna say now, which is it almost makes it even better. Boba tea bit. I feel like that I don't know if it's that I'm like failing as a person. I really don't think that it's that I'm failing as a person. But I'm learning something about myself that the older I get, the lower percentage of sugar I get in the boba tea.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like, have you been in that scenario where all of a sudden the sugar content of the drink or dessert or something, you're like, this is like, I find myself eating like a piece of cake now, and I'm like, this is too sweet. I'd rather just have some fruit. And I'm like, what the hell happened to me?
Yep.
And I gotta like slap myself a little bit.
I never understood this. Like, why are you putting fruit on the menu? Why are you putting all of these tart treats on the menu? Sure, you just put as much sugar as you can on a plate, and then everyone just eats that, right? And then it took me into like my 20s to realize, like, oh, you don't do that because of health reasons. That's bad for you.
It's not even the health reason.
Exactly.
Like,
and then it took until my 30s until I was like, this is saccharin. This is actually just too much.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I come around on it. I'm with you.
It's like it feels messed up in my brain, but I get to the end of the night. The one night, I swear to God, I was like, man, I could really crave a sweet treat. I went in the fridge and I got yogurt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just like, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I just like made a bowl of yogurt. And I put granola in it like I was eating breakfast. And I was like, this is a perfect dessert.
Sounds
like, what the hell happened to me?
Dude, have you ever had banana chips as your dessert? You just go have a handful of banana chips?
Those just like dried bananas.
Just dried bananas, yeah.
I guess I'm okay with it. I'm not. So here's my. You want to talk fruit? I'll talk fruit. Okay.
Hit me with it.
I'm not the biggest banana fanatic.
Okay.
I like
Ridiculous.
the taste of bananas, but the texture of bananas it's almost too terrible for me.
Is it the inconsistency
like
with respect to its ripeness?
I think that's probably part of it, but I think it's the part that truly gets me is where it's like mushy and stringy at the same time. If it was just consistent mushy, I'd be fine. If it was consistent stringy, I'd be fine. But stringy and mushy together just doesn't do it for me.
Now, I desperately do not want to sound patronizing here, but have you considered mushing it up?
No, I haven't considered that. So, you could sound very patronizing by saying it. I do think.
Have you considered mushing up your banana, you will baby?
I think that I probably should mush up the banana. Yeah, I mean that's a great argument. I got no other words really. Yeah, you're not wrong. I should probably mush it up.
Or dry it into a chip. Now, the textural issue is gone. The flavor is still remaining.
That actually, you know what? You're convincing me that maybe I want to buy banana chips because I actually like genuinely love the flavor of banana.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I will go out of my way to buy like a banana flavored ice cream or something. Like sometimes you'll get places that do like banana soft serve.
Oh, absolutely.
That's my jam. Like I'm all in on banana soft serve.
Rightly so.
I'm all in on soft serve actually, just like as a whole.
Yeah, the texture of the old ice cream too much, gelato too much.
Sure. You a gelato guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like gelato too.
Yeah.
I actually think that like every milk-based cold dessert, I think I'm in. I'm not.
You
too
ever had
picky.
bingsu?
I'll take it all. You're gonna have to tell me what it is.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh,
not a good start if I don't know what it is.
It's shaved ice with like cream
Condensed
and
milk. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All in. I'm all in. I'm
Cool.
all in. You had me at shaved ice. Add the condensed milk on top of it, and I'm golden.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because your preceding sentence was, "Look, anything that's cold."
Yeah.
I'm in. Cold
No,
desserts.
I freaking well, yeah. Any cold dessert, I'm also in. But I shaved ice with condensed milk. I know it from the Japanese name, kakigori.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Rocks. I'm all in. Give me like 4. And like a plus if it's like a honeydew melon flavor.
Uh-huh.
Like the
Right.
blue raspberry nonsense, sure, I'm in. Like it tastes good, but give me melon.
Yep. Is that like the highest tier draw for you in terms of like the fruit flavoring for dessert?
I mean, if you want to do the full ranking, let's do the full ranking. I'd probably go melon 1.
Right.
And I'm just gonna say melon as a blanket category because like you don't see the cantaloupe dessert very often, but I freaking love a cantaloupe dessert too. But I'll go melon. Honeydew melon is probably gonna be like that's the number 1 spot.
Got it.
I'll probably go watermelon second. I do enjoy, and I'll go so far as to say that I don't mind the fakey watermelon flavor that you get sometimes. I'm good with like Jolly Rancher watermelon, which a lot of people are not okay with Jolly Rancher watermelon.
I'd count myself among them.
Okay, sure. I respect that. I do. I get it ain't for everybody. And then let's see. I'll probably then slip in the blue raspberry at that point, or like blackberry, black cherry, black whatever that entire genre of like berry that you turn blue with food coloring.
Yep.
I'm good with them all. And then that's where I probably throw like grape, and then we'll go cherry after that, and I'll end my ranking.
Now you did have you did mention kakigori at the top of this before all of this. So is like Japanese grape, Japanese like green grape or purple, like is any of that in there, or is that separate from like grape rankings in general for you? Because like Japanese grape like flavor to me is so fundamentally different from most grape flavored things.
I hit you with the worst take of the century. I have no idea what Japanese grape is.
Okay. All right. Well, I have a great opportunity for you. You can find out. Why don't you go find out?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen that anywhere.
Really?
Like I straight up have no idea. This is a brand new word
I feel
in
like
my
most
vernacular.
Japanese sodas, most like Japanese candies have like a green grape flavor. Am I just like
Here's the
tripping
thing.
here?
Look, Cleveland, Ohio, it's a fantastic city. Love it to death. This ain't the hub for like Japanese goods.
Gotcha. There was very much part of me that was like, oh, we're talking about traveling to Japan. Right, got it.
Yeah, if I do that, I'm all in. I will absolutely I'll absolutely do that.
How's it rank on the tier list of like countries to visit? Like,
Dude,
is it
it's,
up there?
like top 3.
Hell yeah.
it might be top 2, to be honest with you. It might be 1 is my genuine. I know we talked about your trip to Japan in a draft champs at some point, and I remember you saying that it was like just legitimately incredible in every single way.
Yep. And I stand by it, actually. People have been asking me to retract that statement every single day since. And I'm like, no. I actually like the food in Japan. And also, I think the subway is good. Just doing hack material constantly.
I want to go to Japan. I really do. I want to, and I want to be a filthy tourist in Japan.
Oh yeah.
I want to stand there with a disposable camera taking pictures of the cherry blossoms. There, I've said it.
Dude, I mean, what, you're just going to stand there and like look at them and go, I'll just commit this to memory. I'm going to be able to perfectly remember the majestic fantasy of the moment that I'm currently finding myself in. No.
You could just not see them.
What? That's even worse.
I agree. I'll be the filthy tourist. Anyway, you're probably like done with the second act at this point. I've been taking my damn sweet old time.
I'm playing a second run.
yeah, that sounds about right. Did you take the golden compass?
I did not know.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the old yummy cookie. Upgrade for my cards.
I think I'm yummy cookieing as well. I don't have that many upgrades that like mean anything for my run. Which is a great position to be in to not need it, but there's good stuff for sure. But your deck also like stupid good and can just like play itself because.
Largely, but I occasionally have to think like, do I want to take damage to this elite? Although I do know that like it doesn't matter, really. But I'm still gonna try and prevent it.
We don't know. We are. I guess we maybe did not mention this. We are on the beta branch of the game. So there is new. We're gonna call them scoring mechanisms, but they're not. They're not like proper scoring like old Slay the Spire. So we're not positive what, if anything, is gonna come from that. We're here to have a happy, good time. That's the for sure.
Exactly. And so, second, you mentioned it second, maybe first. So something else is competing against it.
What I don't know. Maybe.
What else is up
People
there?
get angry at these. Oh wait. You're saying
against Japan.
Against Japan. Sorry, I forgot that we were having a conversation that wasn't Slay the Spire. That's like way more important than this. I don't know. I really want to do the whole like Italy thing at some point. Like the Mediterranean, eat pasta and pizza all day and go look at old architecture and paintings. Like that kind of feels like amazing to me. That's probably, I mean, it's probably like Japan and Italy are 1 and 2. 1A and 1B, we'll call them. I'm not sure I can distinguish between the two.
It's a shame that they're not both in Europe. It'd be nice, like, someone who's like, oh, the 2 countries I want to visit the most, Denmark and Norway. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's 1 flight. That's one, you could row.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I mean, look, I had the blessing of going to Europe and saw the Netherlands, France, Germany, Switzerland, and then parts of Austria and Slovenia,
Mm-hmm.
but I was sick with COVID during the Austria and Slovenia part of it,
Rough draw.
so it wasn't as enjoyable as it probably should have been. I did get to ride in like a little train car, uh, basically through the Alps, and it 100% like it was like you took the trolley cars out of the Hogwarts frickin' Express, like full on with the doors that you like slide open. It looked, I mean, it
Mm.
was like I could sit in the train and I pictured the cart of sweets coming down the hall. It looked identical to me. And then going through the Alps, I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about taking like a long like train ride like that. There's one that
It just
goes
sounds
across the
amazing.
entire width of Australia, which is as wide as continental US. Like it's like going from the west to the
Yeah.
east coast on a train. Like I got to do it once in my life.
That sounds nice. It sounds really nice.
These are all the kinds of things that, as a kid, I was like, "There's no way I'd be interested." Being on a train, that's one of the most boring things you could possibly do.
Yeah.
And now, as an adult, it's like, yeah, no, I'd like to watch. I'd like to watch a really competent craftsman build a house.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, so like I live in an area. I've talked with Orbital a lot about this, and he finds it fascinating too. I live in an area that has a large amount of Dutch Amish people.
Oh yeah.
And so growing up, it was like we had a shed that went up in our backyard. You paid an Amish person to do it, and
Mhm.
they would, I mean, it would effectively be like watching them build an entire house in like 2 hours.
Mhm.
I like it's a shed that you're picturing a shed, but it's like you could live in this shed if you wanted to, and the whole thing went up in an afternoon, and it is so impressive. And I feel like that I would have appreciated that way more when I was not like 9. But
Well, yeah, it almost feels like, well, I have no frame of reference to understand like how ridiculously impressive this
Yeah.
is, but also how
yeah.
like, you know, housing is a concern. How, you know, like we don't put up things like this quickly at all. Like labored skilled work, like all of these things that you appreciate about it, you only really learn to appreciate when you get to the age where you have to pay for all of the things that would have been associated.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. This is not a great turn.
You know, big
2
and insatiable on
ricochets, a
turn one.
haze, and two ricochets, a haze, and a flick flack. That's not necessarily what we needed.
Just shaking a can, hoping for a discard card.
Yeah. The crazy part is, hold on.
Holding on.
Almost killed him. Didn't though. Close enough. What's on your bucket list of countries?
Sweden and Denmark.
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to do the Scandinavian. I'm more of a Norway than a Sweden guy. I think they're like roughly the same country, but
Yeah. Sorry to anywhere from either of the countries, but yeah, this is basically.
yeah.
Hey, I bet there's people who is gonna. Australia is basically the same as New Zealand. Like, no, it's not. But
No.
also, I'll accept it for the sake of this
I
argument.
wanna preface this by saying that I love you very, very much. I
Mhm.
think that you're an awesome person, and I would love to visit you in Australia.
Mhm.
I would rather visit New Zealand than Australia. I just like I've seen pictures, and I need this to sound really not bad when I say this.
Okay.
I
yeah.
have seen pictures of Australia.
Yes.
And like the good parts of Australia, not like the middle of nowhere where I'm playing GeoGuessr and it puts me in like brown red dirt and I go, yep, that's middle of Australia, and I put it right in the middle and then hit submit and I'm like 1,000 kilometers away because your country's so freaking big, it's insane.
You know, I grew up
I've seen,
down the
like,
road from brown
Sydney.
red dirt.
Did you really? Because
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by that. I've seen a lot of it playing GeoGuessr. But I've seen like Sydney, I've seen Perth, I've seen Melbourne. They look great. It just kind of looks like the US, and it's a really, really long flight for like just the US is my unfortunate opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I was gonna do an yeah. It's kind of like the US like circa like 1990.
The US, but with like way less controversial politics right now.
Just not on the surface.
Probably a little. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's good.
I mean, there is a very famous in Australia and hopefully increasingly international scandal of American politicians trying to export specifically American politics to Australia through our racist One Nation Party. So like,
nice.
you know,
Nice.
it's fun. A lot of the legacy of how Australia is like railed back against progressive action has been directly led by the US. So
Nice.
sometimes when I read a thing and it's like, oh man, the US has couped all of these nations in South America, and it's like, yeah, and they took down one of our prime ministers as well. So like,
yeah, USA. Oh lordy.
So yeah, if you ever want to go 30 years back in time, Australia, not a bad idea.
Okay, yeah, I'll consider it. That's pretty good.
Legitimately, though, like, I'll meet you in New Zealand. Like, I would probably rather be there as well.
Yeah. I just like it. It looks so.
Yeah. I had an aunt who lived on a houseboat in the Sounds, right? So this is like directly between the islands is this giant like strait of water and mountains on both sides, and you can just live on a houseboat there. And she would just send me pictures in the morning of just like the fog rolling in over the water, and it was incredible.
That sounds amazing. I guess here's a question for you. What is the prettiest physical location you've ever stepped foot in?
Oh. It's 100% in Japan.
Okay.
There was so I went in the Illumination month where like a lot of the local parks, so a bunch of different areas do different light shows. But the light show can be dynamic or it can just be decoration as well. And so this one was like a private park in the middle of like a very, very densely suburban area. I would have not expected to see anywhere near this much wildlife in the middle of this area. Like we circled around the entire block because that many people were lining up waiting to get in. And the entire outside is a walled garden, and everything around it is just suburbia for miles. Like, there's no way to imagine the inside of this. Like, it feels like stepping into another world. And not only was it like a beautiful walled gated garden on the inside there, with like lovely shrines, a koi pond, all of those kinds of like exactly what you might expect. But also, it was just after the sun had gone down and the illumination had just begun, so all of these lights are starting to reveal themselves and come on in the midst of this entire area, and there's just this like one main walkway that you're allowed to go along, and everyone's kind of like stopping to take photos constantly and stuff like that. But if you just got a little bit ahead of the pack, it just felt like you were alone in there. It was incredible.
That sounds really, really cool.
How about for yourself?
I there's a couple, I guess. There were some really, really beautiful spots in Hawaii when I was there. So that's probably up there. When I was in Scotland, some of like the rolling hills in Scotland are, I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And I will. There's like one more that I'm thinking of, but I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I definitely it's like probably Hawaii. The thing with Hawaii was just that like I didn't know that water could be that clear. Like, it's such like a jarring thing when you first see it because it's like it is alarmingly clear. It's like I live like Cleveland sits on the Great Lakes. It's you go in the water, it's mud at the bottom of it, and it looks like sludge. Like I mean, it's not a pretty lake most of the time. So having Hawaii's waters where like you can be 5 feet deep in it and you can still see your toes easily, like perfectly clear is that's just a wild experience.
I need that. I
Yeah.
constantly see things on social media and I'm like, you must have edited the colors of the water. There's no way.
Nope, they're not edited. Trust me. And it's crazy. I mean, like it genuinely, it is a wild thing to see.
I accidentally failed to think for a moment and drafted a card, so I had to remove that.
That's okay. What's one card among friends?
Oh, it's already gone. It even cost me a draw to go into hand to make it slightly more fair.
Yeah,
I don't even think I got to play it. It's the new Blade of Ink that gives you inky shivs.
I haven't seen it yet. Where are you at on this run?
First half of Act 3.
Okay. I'm not even at the Act 2 boss yet, but I'm moving along. I'm just moving slow. Like my deck is it's good. Like I mean it's really good, but some turns require like a half a brain cell.
Yeah.
And I just have to make sure that I do all the things in the right order but it's like I'm fighting Decimillipede right now. I think there's a 100% chance that I'm one-shotting him. I mean, like, first turn is done, and he's dead. So, we did okay.
It's still important to do it in the right way, because, like, Decimillipede is one of the fights where, like, if you just brainless your way through it, you can end up in an unwinnable position.
Yeah. Just a never-ending,
yeah.
Never-ending battle. Okay, big Dune worm. Are you a Dune guy?
I feel like I would have been if I was introduced to it at the right time.
Sure.
I'm not. I enjoy the films, the modern films. I watched like a very long video essay explain the entire story of Dune, and I was like, that sounds really good. No way I would have read it.
Yeah.
Does it count as being a fan of Dune if you just like watched videos about it? What is that from the modern era? Like, I know everything about this, but I've never engaged in the property itself.
I mean, I feel like that if you watched a video essay on Dune, you can call yourself a fan.
All right, big fan of Dune. My favorite property.
Okay, yeah. that works.
No, I've just come around it on it in the last couple minutes.
Yeah. I thought it was fine. I thought
you read the books.
Let me say this. I never read the books.
Right.
I've only watched the new movies. I haven't watched the old movie. I thought it was fine. It was one of those like the first movie I thought was okay. I thought the second movie was good. And then, to just be honest with you, I'm not really that excited for the third one. It's like it's another Dune movie.
Is any of that Chalamet fatigue, or is that like?
No, actually, I think it's the opposite. I think that I would go and see the third movie solely for Chalamet. I think I'm pro Chalamet. Which I know the Academy's not ready to hear that.
Yeah, it's a bold position to be taking these days.
Yeah, I know. Do you know who I will not tire of? I've learned a lot about myself over the last several years, and I'm ready to make a claim that is both completely popular and probably unexpected.
Got it.
I think that I have officially claimed who my favorite actor is, where I will watch them in anything they do.
Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Do you want give me your top 3 guesses?
Okay, immediately, the very first name that came to mind, I don't know why, I'm not going to be able to compound upon it, Toni Collette. The answer is Toni Collette.
That's
It's not Toni Collette?
No, believe it or not correct.
So now part of this is like, we're coming from like, we were just talking about Timothée Chalamet, we were talking about like controversial acting figures, not controversial acting figures, they were much more controversial, but like, in terms of public like perception, the kind of like, yeah, we're a big fan of them at the moment, or we aren't. I'm gonna say Tom Cruise. I'm gonna say like you appreciate that that he has like a very, very specific auteur's lens with respect to trying to craft a big budget action film, and you have like a respect for that. No? Alright, so it's not Tom Cruise. It's fine.
I don't mind Tom Cruise.
It's Steven Seagal. Your
it's not
best friend Steven. Okay, it's
okay. Yeah. We could probably end this bit. the name random actors bit probably ain't gonna go over like too hot for the crowd.
You sure?
I
can name them all day. Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Is it Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Dude, there you go. It's Dwayne the Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah. I love this idea. Let's come back to this. My favorite actor, I think, maybe it'll change in the future, probably is Matt Damon right now.
Oh yeah.
I think that I can watch Matt Damon in anything, and he's just good in everything.
It's strange. I can't think of a movie that he's in that I like. I'm not saying I hate every movie he's in. I've not seen it.
Okay, well, you gotta probably add that one to your list because it's pretty friggin' good. The Martian.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, you should probably add that one to your list.
Although I did watch Project Hail Mary recently.
Excellent, really, really good.
Incredible.
Yeah, really good. Yeah. Hottest of hot takes. I thought Project Hail Mary was like a 9.5 out of 10. Like I thought it was excellent. I think The Martian might be better.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not going to compete against that. It's 9.5? Absolutely. That's
really
within
good.
the boundaries of, like, personal taste.
Yeah. I mean, it was really good. I'm not here to toss any slander towards Project Hail Mary. It was an excellent film.
And it's much appreciated, because I enjoyed working on it a lot.
Oh, you were Rocky.
Yeah, that's right. I am the Ryan from Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I knew I recognized Rocky's voice from somewhere. It was Rhapsody all along. Yep. Who knew?
I mean, there was definitely a moment when I was in the theater watching it. I was like, oh, it would have been fun to do that. I have that every time I see anyone perform like a fun voice for a thing now. I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
That could have been me. Why didn't they cast me? What? They don't know who I am at all? What's that excuse?
Pretty messed up, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. They say they're searching the whole globe for the right actor for this role. You absolutely haven't. You didn't knock down my door, right? I didn't get a mailing list. I didn't even get sides. You didn't look at my headshots. I sent them in constantly. I literally papered your entire building with them. Please respond. I showed you my headshots.
I love the idea of just sending for a voice acting job, just like pictures of your head in email repeatedly. Just no voices. It's really good.
So you can imagine
Anyway.
what I would sound like.
It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, you should like watch The Martian though. That's a pretty good film.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
like I think it is a problem that the only time or rather when I think about The Martian, the only thing that I ever think about is, yeah, they filed that onto comedy for the award shows.
Yeah, it's the same way that I would consider like you could file. Okay, you could maybe file Project Hail Mary under a comedy. You can't like really, but
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but yeah,
yeah,
you're welcome to try and make the argument.
yeah. No, you probably can't. Yeah.
I mean, it definitely has comedic elements in it. Like,
It
I don't
does.
want to. I won't be spoiling any of it, so I'm gonna immediately preface that here. It's just, I'm used to a very specific tone of sci-fi from the last like 10 to 15 years, and it was nice to engage in something that did not match that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a really good way of wording it. Actually,
Thanks, bud.
that's just a great movie.
I try and use these words intentionally.
Yeah, good film. I love the idea, by the way, of creating the greatest actor duo where they share a part of their name.
Oh,
So, like
yeah.
Dwayne Aaron Taylor Johnson is a good one. Buddy cop film with the two of them would maybe be watchable. It's kind of like a remake of the freaking The Other Guys, except Aaron Taylor Johnson puts on like a bad French accent the entire time.
Dude.
Like,
I'm
he plays the Mark
embarrassingly
Wahlberg
in.
role. Yeah.
It's Bullet Train, but a buddy cop. Well, I guess it's
Yeah.
the Bullet Train. He was part of a buddy cop duo for a lot of it.
It kind of works.
I'm unfortunately mind-blooded now trying to think of every other combination where you can get that. Like,
It's mainly just a lot of Johnsons.
Yeah.
What comes to mind, yeah.
Like, whose last name is Gatton, so that I can go, John Gatton Matsurazzo. Like, it's not there.
Yeah. What about, like, William Shakespeare Smith?
There's a Shakespeare Smith?
Well, it's William Shakespeare and Will Smith.
Oh, right. I was just like, okay, so I know he named one Willow and then one Jaden, and then the next one's Shakespeare? That's a bit of a bucking of the trend. I don't know. Like, I'm not all on board with, like, I think it is one of the, like, Fenno-Scandinavian nations. I think it might be Denmark or something like that. I'm not on board with the, like, here's the list of 100 approved names. Choose one of the 100 approved names. But
But Shakespeare, you're not a...
Shakespeare's a bridge too far. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember where Shakespeare lived. It's like House
England?
upon Avon or something. No, not the country, the like city. Like
Oh,
Castle
yeah.
upon Avon. Shakespeare City. Stratford upon Avon. I bet the name goes freaking crazy there, man.
Dude, that sounds such like a place that Shakespeare would be from.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, when that place named itself Stratford upon Avon, they must have been like, damn, Shakespeare's gonna be born here.
Yeah, they were just prepping for his ass.
It's like a Civ project, right? But like, they chose to make the great person in that city. Oh, dude, I'm not
I
ready for this
love-
door.
I love the idea of of the guy in like 1604 sitting down to play Civ 1 on a piece of rock and being like, yeah, man, we gotta get Shakespeare.
Dude, if we don't get Shakespeare, then Sun Tzu is gonna start writing his sonnets, and we're not gonna have that great work bonus. Do you want to lose?
messed up.
I hear you. I hear you. This guy's gonna eat all my cards, and I'm not happy about it.
I haven't played Nude Door yet.
Ooh, okay. I just want to warn you. Very first turn, he does nothing. Second turn, he will eat every skill and attack card that you play. He exhausts them. Do not play super important things on that very first turn. Or second turn.
Has anybody considered just giving him some food? So he's no longer hungry?
I mean, if you have 500 damage worth of food to give him on that second turn, absolutely. Go for your life.
Okay. I'll have to think about that.
He's a hungry boy, is all I'm here to say.
He does seem a little hungry.
Ooh.
That probably means you're on the door, huh?
Nah.
Nah?
Nah, I'm on a different fight. I'm fighting the window creator. It's a completely different enemy. Yeah, I'm 1000% at the door fight.
Yeah, I figured. I caught up to you for what it's worth. Like I'm on middle of Act 3 Mecha Knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Am I the only one that sees the freaking baby Yoda inside a Mecha Knight every time? Like Grogu's ass is definitely directing that thing. And I think this is just like product placement for the new Mandalorian movie.
Yep. I mean, look, they announced that Emperor Palpatine was back from the dead in Fortnite. Like, it's about time.
I forgot that happened.
I will never forget that happened. I will die mad. I don't even like Star Wars, and I'm gonna die mad about that.
Were you in Fortnite waiting for the announcement?
Exactly. I was waiting for them to drop the season announcement that they were gonna give a sexy skin to the Family Guy.
They did do that, for the record.
I know, but they didn't do it when I wanted. It's fun to be mad. I see why people do it.
Yeah, being mad and gaslighting people are two of the most fun things ever, and it sucks that they both have like such a negative connotation.
It's so true.
It's seriously messed up.
It's the poison fruit. Why must the most beautiful fruit always rot so quickly?
Yeah. What do you think the most beautiful fruit is?
Dragon
fruit. I'm
fruit.
gonna tell you, I was gonna say there's a correct answer, and it's the dragon fruit.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I just knew the answer. That was not an opinion I had to offer. There's not a tier list situation.
Yeah, no, that is just the correct answer.
I'm hanging out with this architect man.
I'm almost there.
I'll see you there soon.
I still got 3 more fights and then the door, to be honest. But did you have you gone through to get score yet?
I have not.
Okay. I'm very curious to see whether our scores will just be the same again. I think they will be. But
Yeah, I suspect so, but we'll probably get different badges.
yes, yeah. How would you say on a scale from 1 to it was crap? How'd your run go?
I'm gonna say like an
crap
8.
implies. Yeah, okay.
Like, if instead of, because I seldom played the Up My Sleeve for a second time, so if those were just blade dancers, they would have cost 1 less. There was a little bit of cost issue going across this deck as well. If I got like one of my relics as like an energy relic, it would have been really helpful as well. I wasn't able to kill on turn 1 as often as I would have hoped with a deck like this. Yeah, pretty much largely that. I mean, there is also a very small feeling like, I had to take murder as like the capstone of my Shiv build. Where's Knife Trap? I just wanted Knife Trap.
Yeah.
I do feel like that card's probably going to get seen to in some sort of fashion, and I'm not ready for it.
I agree. Yeah, it's too strong. It's too strong.
Yeah. But don't change it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Have you seen the change in the beta branch for leading Shiv, leading strike?
No. I
So
honestly haven't seen like anything in the beta.
there's bigger and smaller changes, but this one I think is really cool because leading strike previously 7 damage, generate a shiv in hand, upgrade you get shiv plus, I think it is. Now it's do 3 damage, add 2 shivs into hand, still for 1 mana, which means it as a 1 mana common for the silent is already capable of triggering Shuriken, Kunai, Ornamental Fan, and Kusarigama.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's back on the menu.
Yeah, I'd order. What's like the weirdest thing you've ordered at a restaurant? Where you like ordered it because it was weird?
Oh. I see, I'm not as much of an adventurous eater as you are.
Okay.
Most often when I sit down in a restaurant, I'm ordering not the safest choice in the restaurant, but the safest choice for my palate.
Sure.
God.
This would be a great time for you to be like, dog. Like, throw out something like completely insane.
I wish I had the presence for that at the time. As I was describing the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen, I was really hoping when I knocked it back to you were going to go, I mean, my toilet's pretty good. I recently mopped out the cobwebs.
There's like a park nearby that they partially paved.
Ooh!
That's pretty okay.
Tell me you lived in the Taj Mahal.
Okay, so the door just you do nothing on turn 1, huh?
Yeah, no, he's just summoning. Gives you a turn to set up though, but that's not good for you.
I don't got any setup. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think tongue counts. I think tongue is like you're in certain cuisines, tongue is like common enough that it's not like
Yeah.
I don't know, chicken sashimi in Japan.
Ooh. Yeah, that's weird enough.
Yeah, I mean it's treated with like an acid, like it's it's not quote unquote fully raw.
Yeah.
But it definitely doesn't appetize you because you look at it and you're like, that's raw chicken.
Yep. Yep.
That doesn't go in. Nope.
Yeah, I don't love that.
I've got to ask you because I feel like the answer is possibly going to be what is it, King Oyster? You're familiar with King Oyster?
Yep.
Is the answer King Oyster?
No, I've never had. I don't know what I would say here. I've had ostrich before.
Oh yeah.
That was at least peculiar.
Peculiar? Is it not just like big gamey chicken?
Yeah, it's basically big gamey chicken. Dude, new door maker is freaking horrifying.
Yeah.
This is messy. I mean, like I'm not 100% sure if I will even win this.
I like that he has mechanics now that you have to like think about, but
yeah,
I don't. You know, I'm not always willing to exhaust every card I play on the second turn.
Yeah. Spicy. I mean, this is a spicy fight.
Mm-hmm. But also, like, if one of his like movesets does just like hard brick you, at the very least, just wait a while and the next one will come along. Like, it's not like, you know, he has an omnipresent mechanic that ruins you all the time, which makes him a little less frustrating, even if he is hard countering you with one of the things he does.
Yeah. I might be dead.
I believe in you. This is the classic Alexa sandbag. This is I might be dead. Oh,
Alexa.
I'm the door maker. I made the doors now. Oh, wow.
No. Unfortunately, I'm not the door maker. I'm actually like I'm just dead.
No.
I was not prepared for this guy.
No.
This was a very, very new experience for
On
me.
Alexa's screen right now, I guarantee he is alive.
On my screen, the silent is laying down on the ground with a big bar that says "You are slain. The spire consumes another." So
Okay, that doesn't
it
sound live at all.
it did not. It did not go well. My problem was that my deck was very much a first turn focus deck, and I also had no block. I mean, like I just had no defense, and this guy hits for 30 every turn, and I can't defend that, especially when you exhaust all my cards. He messed me up.
Yeah.
Dude, there's score now.
A real score?
Yeah.
Oh my
They don't
god.
add it up, which is a little annoying, but I mean, like, that's kind of messed up.
My score is 940 plus 10 plus 450 plus 300 plus, times 1.1.
The crazy part is that I died, and mine is pretty close to that. I'm pulling out the calculator.
Oh, let's do it. Chat, you can calc, actually.
All right. I did it. 940
plus 10. Oh, man. I'm not able to do that. 450 plus 300. Okay. It's that number, and then it's that number times that number. And now the score is 1,870.
Yeah. Higher than mine. 1762.2. I had you beat if I beat the boss.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You would have gotten at least 110 more, right?
I had 2 extra gold than you. Otherwise, I think we were the same. So, good run. I mean, it was a fun deck. The Doormaker he tough. I gotta go back in the think tank on him.
Dude, I feel you. I've had like a lot of runs recently, especially like grinding out like the A10 like experience of like this deck was incredibly fun. It did lose. That did happen. But damn, this deck was cool.
Yeah. I think there's an elegant losing can be good.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
Good to lose sometimes.
You learn a lot more from a loss than you learn from a win.
That part is very true. That part's very true.
And what we learned today is the Doormaker is a Door Lord nerd. He suck and hate him. Bad guy.
Yeah, I think I echo all of that sentiment for sure. Congratulations on your first proper win of Slay the Spire 2 Draft Champions.
Thank you kindly. It happened in 15 seconds where I flipped the coin. That was the win you're talking about, right?
It's one of them for sure. You don't get that one very often, whereas the other one you get quite a bit. So it's good. It's very good. Good work. You did it.
Thank you kindly. This was a blast, and I'll see you again to do this at some point in the near future.
The Regent beckons.
Oh, hell yeah.